removed. I can't say the word donkey like a normal functioning adult. I can't say that'll do without a Scottish accent and adding donkey at the end. The Shrek soundtrack was the first CD I ever owned, only tapes before that. I listened to it on repeat for all of 5th grade. I would tell people that my favorite band was Smash Mouth even though I only knew 2 songs. I can't shit properly, but it's all over now. Please keep off of the grass, shine your shoes, wipe your face. Every time I hear the word somebody I have to sing along. I pray to Shrek every night before bed, thanking him for the life I have been given. Shrek activated my first sexual desires. He turned me gay. What the fuck is this question? I watched it on LSD and it convinced me I was never going to find true love. Shrek has resulted in one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. I was about 16-17 when me and a few mates decided to head over to this girl's house as they had a few drinks left over from a party the night before. We got there and put Shrek on the TV, then had the bright idea to do a shot every time someone said the word donkey. Turns out this word is said at least 25 times. Which resulted in me running into the kitchen after roughly 13 of these shots and puking all over the kitchen floor and door. I walked home after cleaning up and as I walked up the drive at about 5 p.m. on a Sunday covered in my own vomit I saw my parents chatting on the driveway to a family friend. Couldn't have timed that much worse as I had to explain to everyone why I absolutely reeked of alcohol and sick. Other than that, Shrek has had a great impact on my life. I still, to this day, wonder what dragon turned into when Donkey took the happily ever after potion in Shrek 2. The potion is supposed to work on you and your true love. What happened to Dragon? Did she turn into a more beautiful dragon, or change species like Donkey did, to like a horse or something? It keeps me up at night. He got me a GF. Edit, I came up with a joke. Hey, are you Shrek? 'Cause I wanna come in your swamp. I told it to this girl I liked last week and she's my GF now. We're seeing Shrek the musical together this weekend. Smile. Ogres are like onions. They have many layers. Alright all you fake fans. I have an actual story. Shrek 2 is by far my favorite movie. I've watched it upwards of 30 times. And that's not some Reddit lie. I'm 19 now. And back in elementary school, 6 to 10, I watched it about once a week with my mom. It helped me through some real hard times. My best friend and I quote it every day. All the tiny little quotes. I have many weird experiences with Shrek. But by far was during my trip to Amsterdam. I went over to Europe to visit some friends. Being Amsterdam, I took some edibles while we were out at a movie. By the end of the movie, I was out of it. I barely remember anything. Just walking next to them completely zoned out. Well, the 8 or so of us wandered into a sex shop. My friend and I headed near the back. This is all extremely vague to me. To where those little tail butt plugs were. You know? The ones where a fur tail sticks out from your ass. WRLL across the aisle I saw one that seemed quite familiar. A green and brown theme. Some nice texture to really pull it together. I was still unaware exactly where we were. And I had no idea what that object was. I just knew I knew the colors. The only thing that came out of my mouth for the last hour was the weirdest thing I'd ever say in context. Is that Shrek 2? My friend looked at the plug and died laughing. It wasn't just Shrek. It was Shrek 2. All my mind could think about was the ogre. That's been my most positive experience with drugs so far. And I thank Shrek for it. I don't know what I'd do without the fucker. So there was a brief period of my childhood, about a year, where the only CD that I owned was the Shrek soundtrack. My after-school routine was to come home and lay on my bed and listen to All Star on repeat for about 30 minutes. To this day not only do I remember all of the words perfectly, it's still the one song my siblings cannot stand to hear. I use a Shrek meme in some info security training that I do at work, and I get a few laughs from it. A pretty cool impact for me. When I was in high school, band DreamWorks came to us to record for Shrek the 3rd. We played 3 songs. had our drumline play a few cadences, and they filmed us after giving us Shrek ears to wear. When Shrek goes to the high school to get King Arthur. That's us. I think they used like 15 seconds of us playing All-Star. My friends maintain that the tuba player looks like me, but I have my doubts. They did film me up close when I played a solo. I like that boulder, that is a nice boulder, and they be tripping over themselves like babes in the woods pretty frequently. He gave me my first togagasm. I matched with a girl on Tinder whose bio said moo if you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. I messaged her saying yeah, I'm down even if you turn into an ogre at night, and she unmatched me immediately. Well, I have what may be one of your only serious answers. My name is Fiona, which no one had ever heard of before Shrek, so when someone asked my name I would get blank looks or confusion, but now I get like in Shrek. Yes, like in Shrek. The franchise has given me some cool fanfic ideas. Donkey is so quotable. Oh, you're a girl dragon. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. I like that boulder. It's a nice boulder. One time, on ChatRoulette, some naked dude told me I looked like Shrek. And I think about that a lot. A college roommate used to give me Shrek-themed gifts every year for Christmas. At first, it was innocent enough. We were broke in college, so silly but cheap gifts were common. I have a Shrek silly straw, a Shrek cookbook, and a Shrek stuffed blush. But then 2 years ago, my old roommate really outdid himself. It lives on my couch now, a Shrek throw pillow with Nicolas Cage's face. It's a horrifying monstrosity that he photoshopped for expressly this gift. On giving it to me, he said, I think I have to stop giving you Shrek gifts now. I don't really know where to go from here. And so this past Christmas was the first year without a Shrek-themed gift. I was a little sad. To be honest. I'm gonna make you waffles, is one of my catchphrases. Traumas, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Somebody once told me, ... Whenever I want to make waffles, I'll always announce it the previous night. I say donkey like Dunker now cause of how Shrek says it. IDK, what's wrong with me? Shrek has ingrained the songs Funky Town and Live in La Vida Loca into my soul. Also, I have great memories of the PlayStation 2 video game. An actual serious reply here, started my love for rock and roll. I remember as a kid replaying scenes so I could air guitar along with the soundtrack. I'm the lead singer of a touring punk rock band now. So, thanks Shrek, lol. Duloc is the perfect plaachi, my go-to humming song when I'm not paying any attention. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. I am a stepmom. And my stepkid has had a hard time bonding with me because her mom pretty much punishes her for acting excited to be around me or anything like that. It's sad and petty. But, anyway, we do this thing where we take turns sharing movies with each other. I told her one time, okay, we're watching Shrek. She was like, no, ew, I don't want to watch that. She's a very girly 8-yo, and I was like, what, you don't like Shrek? That's ridiculous. You've seen it? Yeah. I think I've seen it a long time ago. I said, well, we're watching it again anyway. She threw a little hissy fit. But I don't wanna watch that. Tough luck. Kiddo, it's going on. She absolutely adored it. Asked to watch it over and over and buy all the sequels. She quotes it all the time. I'm glad. TL, doctor, I used Shrek to forcefully bond with my stepkid. He opened my eyes, my soul. Shrek has touched me. He had led me to my religious practices. I pray every night before bed. Thank him every time I eat. He has given me everything. Thank you for this wonderful question and reminding me of all he has done for me. He has made me appreciate the artistic talents of Smash Mouth. And now I screenplay Shrek at every concert I go to. Shrek inspired me to turn gay. I get in a Shrek tie-in every time I hear Smash Mouth. Shrek is someone who can comfort me. His friends make me feel better too. I watch the movies when I need safety and comfort. If you catch me watching Shrek, I'm fucked up inside.